Are you curious about what's been happening in the Central Toronto real estate market lately? You won't want to miss out on this video as we deliver the latest updates on real estate market for June 2023. Whether you're a long-term resident or new to the area, this info is catered just for you. Stay tuned to the end of our video for important details and insights you need to know about the world of Central Toronto real estate. So sit back, relax, and let's get started.
So in June, there were 2.7 months of supply available for all home types on the market. Compared to last month, this number has not changed. Now, what does that mean for you as a buyer or seller? Well, it's simple. The number of months of inventory tells us how long it would take for all homes on the market to sell, based on average sales volume. In a seller's market, the months of inventory are less than 4, giving sellers more asking power, while in a buyer's market, the months of inventory are above 6, giving buyers more negotiation power. This all might sound boring, but it's actually not because it means we're in a seller's market right now. Let's talk about the average price of homes in Central Toronto. The average price is currently around $1,222,000, but keep in mind that this is just an average across all areas in this district. In the downtown core area of CO1, so the area located from Bloor Street, south to the Lakeshore, east to Yonge, and west to Lansdowne, the average price is around $937,000. Meanwhile, if we look at the average price in the area of C12, which includes prestigious neighborhoods like the Bridle Path, the average price is over $3.4 million. Okay, now we're going to take a look at the average list to sale price ratio in Central Toronto. Basically, this stat tells us how much properties were selling for compared to their list price. And guess what? The ratio was 102%, which means properties were selling for over the list price. This number has remained unchanged from last month. However, it is up 2% compared to this time last year. Now, Central Toronto is broken down into 14 defined areas, and most areas are selling for over the list price. However, there are 3 areas, CO2, CO9, and C12, which the list to sale price ratio is averaging about 97%, which is below the 102% area average. We're talking about neighborhoods such as Casa Loma, Rosedale, and the Bridle Path, and this would make sense because values in these areas do trend on the upper end range. So where we are seeing the selling strategy being used to underprice homes to spark bidding wars, this tactic doesn't make sense in these 3 specific areas.
So you might be wondering about the average time it takes for properties to sell in Central Toronto. Well, in June, the average was 16 days, which is a bit faster than last month's average of 17 days. And if we look at this time last year, we're at 16 days as well. What does this mean for you if you're thinking of selling your home? In general, a shorter time on the market is considered better for sellers, as it suggests high demand in a competitive market. However, the time a property should spend on the market varies depending on the location, price range, and property type. In this market, we are seeing more offer dates on listings. This is where potential buyers can only make offers on the specified date. Only time will determine whether this is a temporary seasonal pattern or a more longer trend in the market. So what's going on with interest rates? Since March 2022, we saw the Bank of Canada raise rates several times to try and control runaway inflation. In the recent announcement on June the 7th, the Bank of Canada decided to increase its rate by 0.25%, bringing the policy rate up to 4.7%. Right now, we're seeing mortgage rates between 5 to 6%. If you're considering entering the market, be sure to check out all the mortgage options that are available to you. So in summary, when you look at June's market statistics, we can say that the real estate market in Central Toronto is stable. The average selling price is just over $1.2 million for all home types, and this is above the entire city of Toronto's average of $1.152 million. The number of sales have decreased to 1,353 in June compared to 1,668 in May. Also, new listings coming onto the market have also decreased to 3,055 in June compared to 3,111 in May. However, the amount of days a property was on the market was relatively unchanged from May to June. Across the board, home sales in June were affected by the uncertainty surrounding the Bank of Canada's outlook on the inflation and interest rates. Additionally, the persistent lack of available inventory may have discouraged some eager buyers who could not find a home that suits their needs.
Just remember, the housing market is always changing, so it's important to stay informed. While general market updates can be helpful, they may not be tailored to your unique situation. We're dedicated to helping you make informed decisions when it comes to real estate. That's why we suggest considering a free market evaluation or setting up a no-pressure chat with us. Our goal is to provide you with the guidance and support you need to navigate this complex housing market with confidence. So don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help. At the end of the day, we're all about giving you honest, straightforward info. So if you're interested in learning more, click the link below to book a no obligation consultation or check out our other videos for additional resources. And don't forget to stay tuned for our next update. It's coming soon.